Hello everyone and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen on this odd mod list. Now, you might be wondering why it took so long to actually get back into this. Well, it's because you're never going to see any footage past that point. I had recorded something like 6 episodes, and I'll probably demonstrate it as I'm editing this video, but there was just this black box in the corner. I don't know why. Just a straight up black box in the corner. And then the footage would either be too blurry or too bright, and I don't know why any of this happened. And that was it. It just kept doing that for each episode, and only the first one was unscathed. I have no idea what happened. I reinstalled OBS, put my personal settings back into it, and it just fixed itself. So yeah, that footage is not going to be released. I don't know why that happened, so I ended up going back through this. Now I had to go back through Gatecrasher and all of that to restart it because I had lost the first save I made. So yeah, we had to do all of that. I made some additions to the list though. I added in the... where is it? The Allies Unknown mod allows, well, this is just one part of it, allows Vipers, and if I scroll all the way down here, yes, Khajiit 2 from Skyrim. And you'll also notice the new tab, Recruit Non-Humans. Well, we can recruit Khajiit, Vipers, and Argonians. I do have that list, or that mod, in this too. Other than that, there's not very many to download at the moment. So let's get back into this. What did I want to do? Because this is just after Gatecrasher. I didn't go any further than this. So biotech.
That area of research to be among the more
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Where is it? Just click on you. Medal case. Yep, you can award medals to people. Excuse me. Yeah, you can award medals to people. It's purely cosmetic. It's purely just a screen. You can do it after missions are over, I think. Yeah, and you can make custom medals. Actually, really cool. Also, we got promotions of a Shadow, a Gunner, Infantry, and of course, Torque. She takes the place of one unit during Gatecrasher. And we are with the Reapers now. I think I had, what was it, the Skirmishers, which isn't bad either. In fact, a Templar would be better, purely because of the early game heals. We'll just skip that. Proactive deployment, yes. What do we have? Market, that's a whatever. Some supplies,
we may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying. My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression, and through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
Okay, so we're up here in Russia. Oh, these are available through covert ops. Let's see. The Liberated, I forgot about that. That's the new faction, basically for any aliens that you have, or non-humans I should say, to bring on. You find them, they give you a new soldier, and they can give you new soldiers, I think, only once a month. Something like that. Skirmishers, they're in Africa. Templars are in Australia. Hope they're alright. Uncover the black market. The black market. 15 days. There's no risk. I don't know what that's about. Ooh, improved bullpups this early. Moderate risk. Cover bodies. You can only negate the captured soldier. Yeah, considering a lot of classes can use bullpups, we might want to go for this. They return real rewards. The duration is based on, okay, number of soldiers and equipment sent. Usually never result in tactical combat. Equipping the team with items such as specialized grenades or medkits is a waste of resources unless there's a risk of ambush. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the optional slot. We can send 3 people. Okay, we're gonna send... Since there's no requirement, we could just send 3 people on this. Oh, we've got to send a scientist. Okay. Damn it, I didn't even realize that. But yeah. So scientist and 2 rookies. Now I do have a character pool mod that adds... I think it's just a set of simple characters, and that's it. So... Take 2 days. What if I give them... Oh yeah, we don't have anything to give them, and I can't take their grenades away. Yeah, that's it, basically. That's all I can do. So 13 days instead of 12. Mostly because they're taking weapons with them and grenades. Send them out.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
That's all I want to spare on this. Now we can go after supplies or the gray market. Oh. Oh, so the gray market gives me access to more non-human soldiers. Actually, the black market I would want. Alright, we'll spare another 2 people then. Why not? Just throw people at it. We'll see. So extra day, 16. Not a big deal.
I'll order my
It's the
people to
beginning
get
of the
underway
game, we can spare it. Don't have any missions yet.
Avenger plotting new course.
Supplies, I guess. Yeah, force level 1 isn't gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. Protect the device. High explosives. 89 intel. Does not say how much intel I have at the moment. Okay, so protect the device. High explosives. This could go really good or really bad. Going to the slums, and we're going to get 89 intel from this. Right now we need people with experience, basically.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
Well, missions are typically more dangerous, more enemies will be present. Yeah. Okay. Here's who we're taking with us. Haley, Torque, Outback, Inquisition, Illijo, and Takahashi. Yeah. Take in 1, 2, 3, 4 rookies and 2 people with experience, and I just found out that she's got a bonus 20 to aim, and I think it's because of this. Yeah. Yeah, you see, the Viper characters rely on a law implant to actually do anything, and well, there's a weakened one for her and a normal one for the other ones, so hers is mostly utility. She can just spit poison, do stuff like that. She has her own class, so she's not affected by the amalgamation. And I think that's what we're going with. It's going to be moderately difficult. Although, who can I take that has a rank? Ooh, actually, you. Take Joker with us, give him the fancy armor and the fancy gun. 80 aim. There we go. Also, why not give him the fancy sword, too? He's, I think, the perfect Sentinel. Infantry walkfire, he can, well, run up and slash, and then big 2 reaction shots. Yeah, he's pretty good. He'll be the highest health person here along with Torque, so let's hope we can make the most of it, and protect the device, and not let it get destroyed.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Resistance has been relying on an old data tap along the Advent network that had, up until this point, been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the Resistance found is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent is already moving to take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Protect that device at all costs. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Okay. You might notice, or might have noticed, that Torque was already on the ground. It's just the Allies Unknown mod skipping animations if the, or really removing the NPC from the Sky Ranger. So that animations that are all broken don't get played. It's a fallback. Nothing. Also, what the hell does a shadow do? Get Phantom, you remain concealed. Sentinel, okay. I think you're a Shadow Sentinel.
Bestätigt.
Which means potentially really good. And our infantryman here will be very good. But I can't move people up very far.
Ubicación confirmada.
So...
Moving out.
Yeah, we can't move very far with all these rookies. Three people have been promoted, and 3 rookies is not a good combo, but it could be. Oh my god. 3, that's at least 5 by my count.
As good a place as any.
Take a move at a time. Yeah, there's some explosives dotted around.
Slithering.
Hopefully this isn't overreaching. It's not, but there's only 6 on the field. Alright. Get our shadow over there. Everybody else will be moving up with our Viper friend. Yeah, he's gonna be behind cover, so let's hope he doesn't get exposed, because they can't see immediately past it. Uh-oh. Well, this just got a little bit more interesting. Okay, she can be seen from that angle. Well, we've got a problem. Okay, she'll be immediately spotted by going up there and up there, so she's gonna have to just stay. What I could do, bring people around the side, but then they'll have some really good cover. Granted, it's gonna be really hard to fight from any side. Oh, that's a window. That's not a door. That's a window. Want my infantry up there, though. I want to get everybody that has a rank way up. Like, they need to be up there. Ooh, I could have some people flank
Stepping off.
on the roof. On the roof! That's a better idea than what I originally had planned. And I don't know how long poison lasts. But it might be good also. Can I tell how much health this has? I just realized that. Is that a mod yet? I mean, this game's been out since 2017. It should be a goddamn mod at some point. But you, where the hell do I move you? Or she'll try to skip right past these guys and get spotted. That's a really dumb idea. I mean, having her flank, like, up high might be a good plan. Anybody else to move? Position here.
Boy.
Keep you over here, overwatched. Yeah, she doesn't like nowhere to go.
Time to motor. Look, there.
Wow, okay, we might have to pop it open here, so to speak. Yeah, they're moving all around it. We've gotten a good opportunity. You have a med kit. So, She can't move very well. These guys can get immediately obliterated. Because Joker's in a really bad spot. Inquisition is also in a really bad spot. Okay, we're gonna have to just open up here, because he'll get spotted. Okay. 6 damage, potentially. I have to count on it. That just scared me.
Cover's blown.
And he has... Well, that kind of screwed you over. Oh, and there was an explosive right there. Did it really? Yeah, this guy just sat there. That's funny. Yeah, so we'll just have Shadow. Oh no, she won't be able to flank him if I do that. Oh well.
So muss das sein.
Ooh, I could. Let's see. So there's a trooper, entry, trooper, sectoid. This will be an interesting. Ooh, he could have seen an explosive. Oh well. Hopefully I roll high. I rolled high. Actually, how much damage do you deal? 3 to 5. You ain't gonna roll high at all. I mean, if I can get 2 people up high, flank the hell out of this guy, it might work. But then they've only got 5 health, 4 to 5 health each. Only exception being Torque with 7. Torque does have a smoke, but I'll need her to take an action. I want to take this guy out. Yep, block the ladder. Flank the absolute hell out of him. Alright.
You know that was good.
Rolled
What are
high.
you doing with this?
I don't know, buddy.
No hay problema.
Get you there. See a sectoid and a trooper.
Poniéndome en
I'm gonna have to
guardia.
just trust you with that Overwatch. Can you even open doors? No, you can't. That's funny. Ooh, he gets a flank. Well,
Watch
she
your
gets a
move.
flank. Well, 6 damage is 6 damage. Not the one with the items, right? Nope. She's in cover. Wait, what is he doing? Well, that's great. I didn't bring a flashbang.
It's too strong.
It's got 26 health. Alright. Yeah, I couldn't bring her up.
Positive.
Start with flanks. Damn!
Das war doch klar, oder? Hab kaum noch Munition.
Ooh. I don't know if I can move anybody away from her. Wait, who's doing the Overwatch? Yeah, it's you. Right, walk fire. Or just jump in. Go for a 3 to 5. Or just try a walk fire. You can spare it. Ooh.
Allá voy.
Should have done this. Only 73. Well, it was worth a try. There is like nowhere to move. Oh well, I could actually expose him.
Here, catch!
And then we're just gonna have to deal with the wrath of the Viper. Never mind. Can I just walk up to him?
Covering ground.
Try that.
Status confirmed. All hostiles
Okay,
are
that
down
wasn't
and the
too
area
bad.
is secure.
Motion earned. Good. I live for the fight. Bonus reward. What? Wait, I got a flawless? I did. Yeah, I downloaded that mod to add to this. That's actually really good. But only 8 enemies. Oh, Takahashi, close range, heavy hitter, kill stealer, not bad kid, oh man. Only got 1 kill. Oh, let's give you a photo. I'll give you a medal. Actually, that looks a little bit better. Text. Box 2. MVP. Well, that's not very good. Alright, Alpha. There we go. Oh, that's actually a lot better. That one. Okay, let's see. 1 kill. Damage. 1 kill, 2 damage dealt. That's actually funny. Most high, sneakiest. Took the most shots with a height advantage. She wasn't that high up. Heavy hitter, kills stealer, tiles moved. Yeah, pretty good. Also Joker. Most high, most exposed, wanton destruction. He didn't get a kill, I don't think. Well, he technically did. But he didn't actually get the kill. And then Inquisition with 1 kill and, like, terrible shot accuracy. Alright. It wasn't that bad.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not be undone.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Okay. I can award Takahashi with a custom medal. MVP in Operation Gatecrasher. There we go. I'll promote them after. Let's see what we got. We got a bonus of 2 turret wrecks. Wait, nope, those are the droids. Never mind. Crystallized meld. I thought it said chrysalid. Laser sights, ballistic or basic repeater. God, it's reading everything. Ignore.
Now this looks interesting. I got a special request here from one of our donors. It reads, "An intriguing offer for your listeners. I will triple the standard price for every Advent burger they can deliver to this location in the remote territories." Name's a bit scribbled. It's hard to read. Tegan, Tigan. Guy's not winning any awards for penmanship, I'll tell you that.
That's how we know we're getting all those Advent
I did my best to
burgers.
get the new recruits ready for what they're going up against, but having the commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
Okay, let's see what we got for, and it'll fit into any of these. Our target, coup de grace. Our target's more dodge, maximum of 30. Coup de grace is hit, damage, critical chance with a melee weapon. Ghostwalker, activate this ability to reduce enemy detection range for a following turn, 4-turn cooldown. Well, I want to use you as a diet reaper, so... Also, she did real good on that snipe. Let's see about you. You have your own class, and it's reminiscent of your, wow, genius level combat intelligence. Okay. Yeah. She's got her own class, loosely based on the one from Chimera Squad, which I did want to make a playthrough of, but it's, to be honest, kind of boring. Even though it's a comic book style and whatnot. Ooh. Okay, so that XCOM has to be purchased. I forgot about that. Entwine. Gain 15, or 5, 15, and 30 defense while binding. I'm gonna assume that's every turn, not every time you get struck. Choking Venom. More potent poison effect. Dealing an extra 1, 2, or 3 damage per tick, lasting 1, 2, or 3 turns longer, increasing the victim's aim penalty to -40, -45, and -50%. Oh, wow. So, can only trigger once per turn. But wow, that's actually really... I think choking venom more worth it. I think she can only equip a pistol. Oh, she can equip a bullpup. Bullpup, shotguns, the scatter gun. I mean, that's not bad. Anybody else? There are 2 rookies. Not 3, 2 of them. Whoa. Forgot that amalgamation has a lot of screen text. It also shows us how much we have. So, Rook, Rocketeer, Tech, Medic. Trained to use aliens' tools against them. Suppress the enemy with their rifle, and Rocketeer gives them... Oh. That's the most simple one. An assault rifle plus rocket launcher. And he's a medic. Holy crap, Sentinel on a sharpshooter is crazy. Oddsman. Makes their own luck on the battlefield. The odds are always in their favor. SWAT. Specialize into mid to long... Okay, so fire support and then can just be defensive. I mean, that's the perfect sharpshooter. Assault Grenadier Engineer. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with an oddsman. Trained Sniper. Grants Long Watch and Squad Sight. Be Sentinel, a SWAT Soldier, and a Trained Sniper. So he can get in there and mitigate damage, but also act as a really good sniper. Okay, all 3 of them got it. Harbinger suppresses opponents. Dragoon. Signature Gremlin ability to shield. Grants damage absorbing shields. Build a paladin stand. Okay. What is Officer? Uses a hollow targeter. Huh. Gunner. Rocketeer. Heavy. Boarding their team. Uses a rocket launcher. Heavy operates both a flamethrower and rocket launcher integrated into a gauntlet. Oh, wow. Rook, Rocketeer, Sentinel. Hoping for a couple of classes that might give us a medic, but we have Wanton Destruction in fairly small packages. Also, they're getting a bonus of 2 health at least. Long haul. Able to better handle rockets, reducing the speed penalty. It's a nice looking rocket. Okay, we do get rockets. Question is, does she get one on her own? Or is it something else I have to supply to her? Okay, then Takahashi. Ooh. Marauder, Combat Medic, and Keeper. Counted him to keep you alive in the heat of battle. Experts field of military mistakes. Okay, that might be the most interesting. A medic, a keeper, and somebody to keep on the front line. Their shots are not turn-ending. Trying for them to shoot more and move more. Grapple gun, aid protocol, marauder, jeez. Holy crap, man. That's all we've got. Final is still out. At least for a little bit. Let me check if the recruit non-humans thing updates. I think it's every month it updates. Also, command quarters. Stier. Advent Sentry. Sentry reactions. Lower penalties for reaction fire. Whoa. You poke them. Damn, I knew this was going to happen. And then droids. Doesn't say what they drop, though, as a corpse. That would actually help, because I think this particular unit only drops turrets, right? Not sure. Don't have any voice lines, which is weird. Actually,
Hello,
check.
Commander.
What can I build? Here's what I can build that are items. Weapons, it's the normal stuff, okay. Although these are cheap. Like, actually cheap. That's very weird. I'm also playing this on, I think, Commander. Right? Playing this on Commander.
The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter, making them more suited to the human form. I'm guessing it's the same material we've seen them using all over the colonies, but they'd have to be producing it from something here on Earth. They seem to have an endless supply of this stuff.
Let's see. Res and Dev, what is this? Dedicated to the production and study of new components. Crew and research facility. Team's crew spends all their time here, even when not working. Scientist staff here help us with astounding breakthroughs. It might be beneficial to make a resin dev at some point. Probably in the middle. So if I actually get the gremlins, I can set that up properly. But what I'm going to grab here, definitely going to grab, is frost bombs. Yep. As well as, I should have taken a flashbang into the last one, because sectoids are just, they're going to be there. I'll make an extra of both of those, medkit and a flashbang. And now, oh, I was about to say, and now we wait. Yeah, I want those supplies more, in fact.
Avenger plotting new course.
We're only at force level 1. This is going to be okay. Is that it? I was expecting a mission. Okay, maybe... Yeah, that messed with me quite a bit. Oh, here we go.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Yep, I can do that immediately,
have clearly
right?
been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
We can go for it immediately, but also for our Vipers. Ooh. Alter their venoms to be more powerful. Frost, Inferno, Electric, Anti-Venom, Acid. We'll just go with modular weapons.
Make that research a priority, Commander. I'll
Just to get
notify
that
you
out
as
of the
soon
way.
as the report is available.
Right now it's just waiting for missions to appear.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Alright, magnetic weapons research is now available. And we have a bunch of proving ground stuff. Wow. Okay. Hybrid materials would be more beneficial, so we get both magnetic weapons and plated armor slightly quicker. Also, it does count my scientist despite being on a mission as being here, so I don't know why this is grayed out. But, yeah, we'll do that.
I will begin our research immediately.
Hopefully that'll hide us a little bit of getting ahead, so to speak. There's that. View the room. Well, first thing would probably be a friggin' infirmary. I'm probably gonna be the best thing. Get the supplies, come on.
Strategic resource
Boom.
located.
Burning convoy, we can increase region income. 150 is enough.
Avenger plotting new course.
Go for the rookies next. We could always use more people. Jump out though.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
We can go for a training center, which will help with bonds, tactical abilities, or an infirmary, which could help in the long run. I've got 2 spots. I think what I'll do is I'll build a training facility. Six days.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Yep, research for both is ready. Ooh, breakthrough. Improved auto pistols. I'll take 5 days, but we do have... Yeah, we'll go for
I
it.
will make that our highest priority.
Okay, it does say... I read. Should we? Requires a scientist. At least sergeant or higher. It's a new alien soldier. I mean, this could, especially going for these guys in particular. Yeah, it might help. Just put 2 rookies on it. Don't mind his outfit. I didn't really set up the randomizer correctly. Use their appearance. Take 9 days. About with 1 person, an extra day. We'll just send 2 people on it and we'll deal with whatever comes. What? Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, why does it keep starting and stopping like that? I have no idea why it's starting and stopping like that. Oh, it's people coming out of being tired. Alright. Facility. Oh, there's an alien. Whoa, technology. We can retrain a soldier's ability. Ooh, and train abilities. We've got that to start with. Oh, I can... Okay, so you spend the points to train them. Okay. Also, let's see. Why not? Shadow and an infantry. Bond. Photo. That's a good one. Alright. Well, let's continue. Tactical advances.
We might as well keep it up, Commander.
Alright, so they both gained XP. Could be an easy way to gain rewards. You should be careful about time. Not all covert actions risks. Yes, I know. Unstiffed NG promotions. Okay, planning ahead, I will want that resin dev, but the next thing is an infirmary. Now, promotions. Okay. Upgrade equipment, hold on. Yeah, I got an advanced expanded mag during my time. Also, I forgot I added this mod. Yes, you can use bayonets. Granted, it's a range-based, or actually distance-based damage, as it says there, deals bonus damage. That's probably going to be useful on an assault-style class. What am I doing? Actually, did you get any medals? No. Choose a class. What? Salamander, Phoenix, Engineer. Chem thrower plus chem thrower and an arc thrower. Okay. So, do I get to dual wield them? Is that what I'm reading here? Hardened by flame, excels at sowing panic. That might be good. Phoenix is a welcome sight on a battlefield. They use... heals allies and disrupts enemies. Yes. Let's do it. Next gen propellant. Along with chem thrower suppression and stun to cap it all off. Oh damn it! Yeah, you see how the chem thrower looks here? I forgot to download a mod that changes it. So that it's different for XCOM, but looks the same for the purifiers. Well, oh well. Also, let me check now. Nope. Game's convinced she has no torso gear. Now, bits and pieces. Yeah, you can probably tell why she's called bits and pieces. Anyway, promotion. Harbinger Support Officer. Tesla Demolitioneer and Medic. That one actually looks like the most interesting one. Also Survivalist Combat Medic Assassin. Long range sniper support to survive against all odds. Combat Medic. And then Assassin, trained to dispatch single targets. Be it up close or from afar. Whoa. What was the first one we got? Yeah, that doesn't matter. They excel at keeping their allies alive. Well, given the Tesla Trooper is all about just experimental weaponry, and yeah, why not? It fits our character. So, arc weaponry deals damage to nearby targets, be them hostile, friendly, or civilian. Launch grenade, again indiscriminate, and then heal, where's a small amount of health. Alright. And yeah, we'll see how long they last. Also 4 hours on that improved auto pistols.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating.
Experimental implants inspired.
I will send word.
Why not?
As soon
Let's
as
see
we
what
have
else we can
something of
get.
note.
Usually inspiration never really happens
We completed our research in
in
remarkable
my
time,
experience.
Commander.
So there's more stuff. I think this is only available in... Yep. And no inspiration, but we do have our scientist back. So we can actually have slightly, but not very, reduced times on this. So unlock all the other autopsies and get ahead on research, or go for sectoid 1, which could give us psionics. Now we'll just go with...
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Alright.
I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question will likely have expired long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
Well, you're doing it right now, so... Okay. Also help the smugglers is about to be done. That's people getting out of being tired. It always tricks me. Because we have no active mission going on right now. Also, why is that popping up? Oh, it didn't update. Yeah, it didn't update at all. We do have unstaffed engineers, though. Ooh. Eva Sokolova and Vladimir Glushko. So 1, 2. Not gonna investigate that now. Hold on, I was just checking over them. He has a trait. Poison tolerance. Let me guess, he lets snakes bite him to get this. Enabling them to not take damage when poisoned. So the status effect can still happen. It's just that he can't be affected. Okay. Interesting. Anything else? Regional income or supplies? I think we've got limited time on the region income one. We could probably do it a little.
Avenger plotting
We don't
new
need
course.
intel very much. We need Illyrium and alloys to get ahead. Why does that keep happening? It freaks me out every time. There's nothing popping up. There we go, we get the black market.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Very good, our Khajiit friend has a promotion. Actually see what you get. Oh, so you are affected by the amalgamation classes. But you do get a bonus, so I hope that doesn't disappear. Ooh, Shadow Support Officer, Sharpshooter Corpsman Commando, Scavenger, Raider, Sentinel. Highly aggressive class to fight with swords or shotguns. Opts for more defense. Paramedic. Uses a chem thrower to provide support on the battlefield. He's got an interesting spread, not gonna lie. We got everything from staying hidden, potentially getting more loot, to even healing on the battlefield. Huh. I'm feeling scavenger. I don't know why. Mark for resource salvage. Mark a target for salvage, granting small amounts of loot. Bonus aim, right? Yeah, small aim bonus, small loot drop. And these have a shared cooldown and do not work on lost or chosen. Ooh.
I've warned the crew to stay away from the Advent meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
You did keep it. Okay. So they do work without amalgamation glasses, and Torque gets her own class, so yeah. Also, let's see, non-humans. It'll cost me 50 supplies. Elsewhere, Confederacy. Okay. I would love to get one of the extra Vipers. Oh wait, damn it. One more promotion. Ooh, an even bigger spread. Combat Engineer, Grenadier, Assault. Wow, so focuses on explosives. Stygian Slayer. I wonder what that one is particularly. Sharpshooter, a merciless killer. Can control a sliver of magic, empowering his shots. Commits murder and then go to the bar. Okay. Wait. Assault Blade Master Vengeance. Okay, I understand what assault is. Blade Master prefers cold hard steel over conventional arms. Vengeance. Wields his shield as a brutal weapon. Holy crap. Run and gun, but also gets a shield. Wait, can I actually equip that? Yep. That's actually insane. So slash, which can be done with shields. Raptor Whirlwind. Slice a target with scathing. Gusts of magic wind deals damage to a distant foe, only usable after using a shield wall. Huh. Also, she has a Born to Kill, regaining will from kills. Huh. This got interesting. Is this actually missions going off, or what? Ooh, we gotta cover it up. It's an activity chain. Oh man. But to start it, we're definitely gonna have to let somebody get in. We'll need that engineer though. Okay. Moderate chance. 4 days. There's not much I can do, so 2 rookies are gonna go on out. Actually, what about the 2 I just got? Yeah, that'll work. I mean, it'll be 6 days, sadly, since I have nothing to increase that, and I can't negate that risk. Oh well. We'll advance the chain battle.
Done. Don't worry, Commander.
Future tidings. Anyway.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe.
Oh, brother.
Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay, and that's going to stay on pause for the foreseeable
I've updated our
future.
current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tygan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Okay. Well,
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet. The aliens have considerable resources at their disposal, but we've still managed to do reasonably well against them, despite our own limitations.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
ooh. These targets. You can make more basic immolators.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
I wanted to check again what it does. It said bayonets, so... yeah, interesting. Oh yeah. See who we got. Nobody got hurt? Oh. Save mankind. We also get a whole bunch of actions available in the ring. Okay. Check who that is. It's an Argonian. Interesting choice, game. To heal? Wow, okay.
With the commander running things, I've got plenty of time to focus on learning to fly this boat.
From what I've seen, you could use the practice.
Okay, choose a class. Let's see. Ooh, sniper. And a pistol. Huh. Sharpshooter gunslinger. Tech medic. None of these are explicitly crazy. Granted, we could use more people with cannons, because I know how overpowered they can get in the vanilla game. Yeah. Only really have a choice of assault, really, and snipers. No, we'll go with the... yeah, survivalist, recon officer, and smoker. Oh, what's a tech medic? Hold on. I wish I could choose one, like click on it and then read. That would probably be a little bit easier. Like a little info button. Mixing human ingenuity and... oh, okay. We'll go with that then. Squad site. Metashot. A specialized slug. Okay, healing at a distance. I wonder how much healing that does. Do these actually do anything? I don't know. Now, Alan. Ooh. Game really wants you to... okay, nope. We're good, we're good. Gunner, support, keeper. Alright, so gets to launch a grenade, use a cannon, and a grapple gun. You are going to be very good. Because I know keepers can be really powerful. Yeah, that was it. Well, a lot of logistics today. I think it was really good. I didn't expect to get a flawless on that mission. I was totally expecting Torque to just either take a shot and kill someone, or, well, take a shot and wound somebody. But that was an actually very good mission. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode off here. If you guys enjoyed, please like, share, comment, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so notifications so if you like my content and want to see more of it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.